Happy Sunday, people. Okay. Happy Sunday. The title is Pimp Down. All right. Take it how you want to take it. Too much stuff on this table. Okay. One person. What's up? Happy Sunday. All right. So let's do an update on this Trump stuff. I told y'all I was coming back this morning if you attended the lives yesterday, right? The title is Pimp Down. I guess you got to figure out who the hell the pimp is. Anyway, let's do this. Now, hold on. I got to say this, though. This is a distraction. Couple seconds. Bear with me. So, since Fat Joe information came out that he allegedly put some goons on 50 Cent back in the, out on him back in the day, can we get the truth now? I could care less about that. Can we get, because 50 Cent's still here. Can we get the truth on Big Pun? Huh? Every time his name come up, I think about Big Pun. Fat Joe. Can we finally get the truth? Somebody tell something. When Big Pun died, who blew up? When anybody died, look at who blew up. Message. Let's keep going. All right, before I lose some people, right? Now, so now that the United States has entered war with Iran, what's next? That's like everybody's biggest question. Like, what's next now? What's finna happen, right? I'm the same. I'm asking that question my damn self. What's next? So what did Trump do? What did we see Trump do, y'all? He sent 6 bombers. That's what I'm talking about right now, God. Your name, God. What you say about Israel and Iran dispute. I'm getting to that. Wait a minute. I just started. So we entered the war with Iran. Against Iran. So what did Trump do? We witnessed him send 6 bombers with each holding 2 bombs apiece, which was let go on the mountains targeting Iran's muscle, nuclear, uranium type things. Okay. Now, after Trump did that, and the bombers were on their way back safely, Trump had a press conference. We know this. I'm just going down the timeline. He had a press conference. Then he got to tweeting on X, sending what he feels is a strong warning to Iran, right? That's how he feels. Now, what Trump say? Trump said, any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America will be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight. That's what he said. I think he tweeted that at 10:41. So his conference was at 10. So he was like, matter of fact, if you think about it, right? I'm on your head. So his press conference was at 10, so he wasted no time talking cold cash. You know what it is. Today's Sunday. I'm going to try not to cuss. Or cuss nobody out. How about that? So how did Iran respond? Some of y'all might not know how they responded to that. They said, Trump, respect my authority. You know what I'm saying? Before we send you to the laboratory. It's getting wicked. How did Iran respond? Iran's supreme leader has issued a serious warning declaring that Americans, while we in it, Americans should expect, wait a minute, See the words he using? Americans should expect, don't maybe it, none of that. You should expect greater damage and heavier blows than ever before. Ever before. Come on, man. Iran supreme leader. Why y'all got to include us? I thought y'all was, that's Trump did that. And whoever drove them bombers, you ain't got to get everybody in the military either. You get who drove them bombers and dropped them bombs. Hey. And you get Trump. Damn. So anyway. So we got a United States representative, Alexandria Cortez. Remind you, she's a United States representative. But look what she says. She is calling for the impeachment of Trump, citing a pattern of dangerous and unconstitutional behavior, as well as serious concerns over his recent actions in office. You want him impeached. It's a little too late for that. Anyway, that's what she had to say. Now, my thing is that with that is the damage has been done, lady. You see what I'm talking about? Ain't no coming back from that or this. Ain't no coming back from that. Now, you talking about impeaching the man. Who finna run it? Y'all get him out of there. Who finna do? It don't matter if they was to impeach Trump and somebody else got in. Iran just gonna be like, oh, okay. It's safe now. No, they got to get their lick back. Now, what Trump say? Trump says, or should I say, Trump tells Iran as a warning, saying they should stop immediately. Otherwise, they will be hit again and again and again and again and again till the world is no more. Poof, be gone. I'm just delivering the message. Iran, Trump said, you mess around, you're going to find out. He going to hit you again. All right, that's what he says. Now, what Iran say? We talking back and forth over the media. Iran says it will seek legal action against the United States following attacks on nuclear sites. Nuclear sites. Now, when they say legal action, because they trying to say what Trump did is illegal. You gonna sue him? I don't know what they mean by legal action. I ain't gonna lie, I'm lost on that. I mean, you gonna sue him? Anyway, let's keep going. Israel called Trump's decision historic. Now, we got Netanyahu bragging. You bragging? Don't brag. Don't do that too soon. Israel called Trump's decision historic, while the United Nations warned of a spiral into chaos. Nobody's listening, right? Nobody's listening. All right. So then check it out. We got Venezuela, Cuba, and Mexico, right? Condemned the attack or urged immediate de-escalation through diplomacy. But again, nobody's listening. United Nations Secretary General Guterres, if I'm saying that name right, called it a dangerous escalation and warned of catastrophic Consequences. This ain't for y'all that's in this chat. This is for people that's gonna come back and really pay attention. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna read them damn comments. So as Trump defends the strike, global reaction underscores deep divisions over America's show of force. Now we know, like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think Trump was finna do it yesterday. I definitely didn't think that. And then the news people, the real people, no bloggers or nothing, they get on TV, they like, I ain't think he was gonna do it today. Man, I was thinking the same damn thing. Like, what? You just said 2 weeks, Trump. You was playing badminton, pimping, and that pimp down. Damn. It's ugly. All right now, so what Iran say? Iran says no signs of contamination at the United States attacks on nuclear sites. That's a good thing. Because they were saying when Israel was blowing up some stuff, it was a little leakage going on. I don't know if they got that under control or not. But what Trump did, they say, oh, it ain't nothing. He did something, but it ain't nothing leaking. We just letting people know that, right? Ain't nothing leaking. So whatever was in the mountains was not completely damaged. Just the tunnel parts. So Trump, wait a minute now. You ain't off the hook for this shit, because y'all got happy as hell. Now you mean to tell me, now before I say what I'm going to say, I know his purpose was to keep them from going in the mountains where they have buried. I think they said like 300 miles deep. Some shit like that. It might be not totally correct. But you mean to tell me you took 6 stealth bombers, and I ain't even get to everything else they had too. We gonna get to that. But we know about the bombers. Most people know about the damn bombers. And you had 2 on each, which is, you had 6, and it's 2 on each is 12. And you mean to tell me you didn't go over there to not only bombard the tunnels where they can't go in and out no more, but you didn't damage it? I thought that was the purpose too. Clock this shit. Now, why didn't they blow up and damage all of it? Do anybody feel like that? Like, now I was always told, if you're going to do something, do it right. Whether it's bad or good. If you're going to do something, do it right. I don't think you did that right. And then you like, oh, we successfully damaged some shit, and the bombers is coming back safely. What y'all do? Just fly over and got the hell on, didn't you? All right, so that's what it seemed like. So anyway, why didn't they, I said that, why didn't they blow it up and damage all of it? Now, nuclear facility, that's what they was aiming at, but they really aiming at the tunnels. That's it. Nuclear facility was not damaged. What sense does that make? What if they can what if they can still go in there? Listen. So Trump used tomahawks as well, right? And bunker buster bombs to only keep them from going in and out. Why? I'm confused on that. Anybody got something to say about that? I'm doggone me confused about that shit. What's up, Saudi Mac? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you missed me yesterday, then, Saudi Mac. That's my moderator. I had 2 lives, about 3 lives on this shit yesterday. But anyway, you made it to this one, right? And if you see anybody, damn it, get their ass up out of here. Huh? Nah. Why you just didn't get... I'm confused on that. So Israel or United States could eventually get what they got down off up in there. That's what I'm saying, allegedly. Is that what y'all saying? Y'all didn't want to blow it all up because you can find a way to get in there and get, or find out and get what they've been doing down there. Come on, man. What the fuck? Well, then why other reason, why would you just let it be? If it's so dangerous and they supposed to have weapons of mass destruction type shit. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. If it's that serious, why didn't you blow it up like Israel was blowing up their other nuclear sites above ground? That's what I thought. Everybody ain't slow. Now America, now after all that, now they are saying America and major cities. Remember back in the day when they was telling people get out these big cities? Even the Bible say come out of her. Come out of her. They really talking about America, right? In my opinion, I'll just say my opinion. Come out of her. Everybody can't do that though. But so now now America and major cities across the United States are now on high alert. Nationwide is on your side. They said nationwide. People on high alert. Following airstrikes on Iranian nuclear facilities in response to Iran's nuclear attack. Whatever. Is it about to go down? I tell you what. Now, what does the Houthis rebels have to say to Trump? See, it's getting there. Huh? Houthis rebels back in the media now. You know what they told Trump? You will pay for striking Iran. Oh, this gangster than a bitch. I mean, damn. I said I wasn't gonna cuss, right? I can't help it. God dealing with me. Okay, so Houthis rebels told Trump, you will pay for striking Iran. I say, what now? Why wouldn't they have a back, huh? What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. When Iran was helping Houthis rebels against Israel. But then guess what happened? Iran took on. That's what it's seeming like. Yeah. Trump, they say you're going to pay, boy. You got to pay today, boy. Yeah, you're going to have to pay today. So, Houthis. So let's go here. They already said you will pay for striking Iran. So a senior Houthi official, right, warned Trump directly. He like this. Amen. After United States strikes on Iranian nuclear sites, he posted that Trump must bear the consequences for the escalation. Yeah. Somebody's got to answer to this. Just like Fat Joe need an answer to what happened to Big Pun. Hey, your name's in the media, boy. Now that was a distraction. I had to bring it up one more time. They finally got his name dirtied up in the media, and I, for one, still want to know about Big Punisher. I'm serious about that. Shit. Now, let's not go off subject. I'm just saying, people need to bring that up. That's talking about that. People need to bring that up. Just like when you bring up anything about Diddy stank ass, bring up Tupac. Every time. Some type of way. If you bring up Quavo, bring up the Rocket Man. God damn. Get your money though, but shit. All right, we need to put that up. Okay. All right. All right now. Let's go here. So the excuse me, senior Houthi official. He posted that Trump must bear consequences for the escalation. Houthi forces also said they are ready to strike the United States Navy ships in the Red Sea if provoked. It's a lot of threats going on. That's one thing. If you ain't keeping up, just know it's a lot of threats coming from all angles right about now. I don't want to be a player no more. Hey, that whole album was fire. Yeah, well, but when he hooked up with Joe, it kind of put, I hate to go off subject, but it brought love to the brown and black communities on everything. Boricua, Borera. That was that. Hey. And I know you from where? I don't know you, man. Go that way. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm laughing at you now. You told me I was ugly and I... Ha. See, everybody don't know about Big Pun for real. Terror Squad. Cuban Link, Tony Sunshine. Hey, man. Let's go back because I'm getting buzzed too. Because I'm tired, just got off work. So let's help me stay on subject, right? Help me stay on subject. So Houthi forces also said they are ready to strike United States Navy ships in the Red Sea if provoked. Now Trump, let me go back over this part. Let's go over everything Trump sent and what they was playing with over there when they did that. Trump sent out, we know about the 6B-2A Spirit long-range stealth bombers. Let's be specific. With the United States Air Force dropped a total of 12 GBU-57A/BMOP, which the MOP stands for Massive Ordnance Penetrator. You know what I'm saying? Because remember what I was saying earlier, this particular bomb, once it hits whatever target, it don't just blow up. It grinds in there. You know what I'm saying? Then it blows up. So it's a penetrator. And that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It penetrates the ground first, then it let off whatever. So 30,000-pound bunker buster. 30,000 pounds. 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs on the Fordo nuclear facility in central Iran. United States Navy submarines fired 30 BGM-109 Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles, better known as TLAMS, at 2 other sites. You hear me? So, and a B-2 dropped 2 more GBU-57 bunker busters on Natanz. See, when we was hearing about this in the media while Trump was playing badminton, I was under the impression that they had 6. I just thought they had 6 stealth bomber jet things going over there. Yeah, they had a little bit more going on over there, right? You gotta have backup for backup. I get it. So Fordo, this is a place, was barely damaged. Mostly superficial and can be repaired. But Trump, you were saying, you were so geeked up as if I annihilated them. I obliterated them. You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is they saying? They say, oh, it was barely damaged. mostly superficial and it can be repaired. Don't worry about it. We got this, right? So yeah, they were in and out that bitch so look. But Trump told us that the site was completely obliterated. Obliterated. That ain't what they say. So following United States airstrikes on its nuclear sites, Iran's foreign minister warned that Tehran will use all options. The gloves are off now, or the gloves is on, whichever. They will use all options to defend itself, signaling, what is that, Pessable? No, my bad. Signaling possible military or strategic retaliation. See, people like Iran ain't gonna do nothing. Shit, I told y'all yesterday they didn't come all the way this far to just be like, oh, we done. You won, man. We scared. They friends got shit like that too. If they ain't got it, they friends got shit. So let's keep doing this. Right. The United States, a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, has committed a grave violation of the UN Charter, international law, and the NPT by attacking Iran's by attacking Iran's peaceful nuclear installations. I don't know how being peaceful, you consider peaceful and you over here working on some nuclear shit. You know, the 1.21 gigawatts. Beam me up, Scotty. You know what I'm talking? Hey, make it make sense. What? Nah, I laughed at that. I was like, peaceful? I don't trust none of y'all though. See, that's the point. So anyway, the events occurred are outrageous. That's what they saying. Who is saying this, matter of fact? This is a United Nations person saying this. The events occurred are outrageous and will have everlasting consequences. Each and every member of the UN, meaning United Nations, must be alarmed over this extremely dangerous, lawless, and criminal behavior. See, Trump, when you get out of here, allegedly, it'd probably be somebody in your own damn camp. Because snakes ain't always in grass. Sharks ain't always in the water. Thieves don't always come at night. And God ain't always at the altar. Message. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. You see him. Pay homage. Right? Shout out to Lil Wayne, damn it. So anyway, yeah, Trump. Because I remember that guy, I forgot. I think he was an ex, some type of official though. Like, government official or something. But anyway, he told Trump straight up when he first got in office this time. He said, Trump, you better make sure you know who is around you. That's what he stressed that. I was like, damn, he ain't lying though. Like, don't play with it. Like, you gotta know who around you. And I took that to the heart in my own damn life. I was like, damn, like he talking to me like, nah, Trump, like if you, his situation, it'd be so easy for somebody in your camp to help follow through with that. Look at Young Dolph message. I ain't saying this or that though. I'm just saying, you know that shit shady as fuck. Young Dolph at the cookie shop. Smack 5 from motherfuckers. So anyway, you got people that's around you. Keep them squares up out your circle. So let's keep going. So they calling this extremely dangerous now. Lawless and criminal behavior. Talking about Trump. And this is the UN Charter person. Okay. I thought we cool with UN. I mean, I don't know no more. It's getting tricky. So in accordance with the UN Charter, and its provisions allowing a legitimate response in self-defense. Iran reserves all options to defend its sovereignty, interest, and people. Let's get to this. Thank you, Sage. You hear me? Do you hear me? So the president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization. Now, when I read that part, I had to stop. I said, hold up. Without authorization, it's because I be comparing this shit to like some gangster shit too. They thugs and gangsters. So it's like, I said, damn, that is sort of like before you take out a made man on the street. Like if you really accomplished that, I'll use example Young Dolph. He was a made man in his own right, in his own space, his stumping grounds, and whoever else was a made man that earned that strike, whatever. But if it's another made man, like say Yo Gotti, this is all alleged. Let's say Yo Gotti, he a made man, right? And his brother, Big J, whatever, right? You're supposed to have permission to do that. So that's why everybody turning the other face, because they must have allegedly had permission to do that. From somebody even bigger than them, like a Jay-Z, but I don't know. So anyway, I don't know. That's what I heard. But I did go off track. Let's go back on track. So the president's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is a grave violation of the Constitution and congressional war powers. Now we talking. So if I'm reading into this right, not only Trump, not only, bruh, wasn't authorized to do this, and you took it upon yourself to say 2 weeks, but then bing, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, because I did say they letting people know they going over there, and it's like, well, I was always taught, don't let the left hand know what the right hand doing, the right hand know what the left hand do. That's what he did. He said, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. I'm gonna go play some badminton, bitch. Because he was at a badminton game or something. Badminton club. He came from that, and he doing a press conference talking about, hey, we were successfully. But what was a success? If they you still fucking talking, you still fucking breathing, you fucking roaches. Yeah, they still doing that, Trump. So he has impulsively risked launching a war that may ensnare us for generations. So when they said that, I'm saying, so for sure the rest of his term, we at war. Ain't that I know you lying. So I know this is on the timeline of Revelation. I know that's on the timeline. Because somebody gonna make some peace. Order out of chaos. It's in the Bible. In Revelation, matter of fact, order out of chaos, right? Then boom. Everything gonna be good, I think they say, for like 3.5 years. That's why when Trump got in office this time, I said I give him 2 years for real, but I stretched it to 3. I honestly, and I'm not wishing anything, it's just, hey man, what I tell you we was talking about? And then if you want to take it there, we talking about demons and reptilians. Democrats, Republicans. Man, hey, stop it right now, all right? Stop it. Think about it. Hey man. They out here risking it all, but they want that to happen because it had been time. Probably this timeline probably should have had been happened. But this is the perfect time. Like, ain't no more this and that. It's on. This is the timeline. This is where we at. So yeah. Talking about risk launching a war that may ensnare us for generations. So that's why I said, for sure, the rest of this term, we at war like a motherfucker. And so it is absolutely clearly grounds for impeachment, says Alexandria Cortez. She's a lawmaker. See, She on his head though. Oh, why y'all getting scared now? Because a lot of us have been getting treated badly. Like us here on homeland have been treated like shit. Even the damn veterans that have fought for this country, especially the ones that really meant it, and then you treat them like nothing. Everybody got to get their nigger wake-up call. So anyway, or your nigga wake-up card. You feel me? Or you could be like the title Pimp down and have your jersey retired. Put it up there for all to see. Like a pair of shoes on the goddamn line. You got into it with somebody, they took your fucking shoes and they threw them on the line. Never happened to me before. I'm just saying. I seen it one time. So look, Iran strikes Haifa and Central Israel. So after all I said, and after all we knew today or yesterday, if you did not know, Iran struck Haifa and Central Israel. I was going to say Asia. It ain't going to stop. But for all the people that say Iran ain't going to do nothing, Iran ain't. They can't fuck with Trump. Shit. They threw some shit up. Look. Targeting Ben Gurion Airport. And then they targeted a biological research center and command hubs. What? Knock your communication out. So the fresh missile attack comes in response to the United States bombing of Iran's key nuclear sites. Well, I be damn. That was fast. Trump speeded that shit up. You hear me? I don't think, look, 47. He the 47th president. Backwards is 7-4. Larry Hoover, in his day, 7-4, right? He the president. He pardoned doggone me Larry Hoover. And if you look, 47, that's still 7-4. Larry Hoover is 74. Larry Hoover 74 until he is Sagittarius until I think December or November. But look, 7-4, he's 74. Trump is the 47th president. Read it again, 7-4. Hey man, I don't know what that means, but that's something to think about. What? Larry Hoover 74. Still won't let that man out. What's that? So anyway, was Iran making world's first plasma weapon? Have y'all ever heard that? That if you have, put it in the comments after this video. Was Iran making world's first plasma weapon? So I ran into that yesterday, and this is supposed to be like a secret weapon, right? So 2 months ago, Pentagon on alert amid plasma weapon claims from Iran. I believe United States got those, sci-fi, like, peep, peep, shit. I can't even think of the word. But yeah, plasma. No bullets, it's that, like a line on your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Star Trek type shit. Sci-fi movie shit. That type weapon shit. I know United States got some, though. Anytime I see United States turn the soldier invisible, I said, y'all got some alien technology. Message, like that shit that fell at Roswell. You thought people forgot? I mean, you can crumble that silver stuff up and it come right back to its original state. I mean, you balling it up now. And when you let go, it bink. And you like, hold on. It ain't not a wrinkle. What is that? Now, they made a soldier invisible. You can look that up. It's some type of sheet thing they can put right there. And it'll camouflage you into, if you in some bushes, that's all you gonna see. Even in that spot where I'm really at. It's like mirror off of it or something. Like, I'm like, what is that? extraterrestrial. Yeah. Let me shut up. Because I can't be on here long. So I'm almost done. A couple seconds. So I never heard of that, but then I started thinking. So a Pentagon spokesperson has made a stunning claim Iran may be developing plasma weapons. No proof has been shown yet, though. Just like we really don't know. Some of us really don't know if Iran got what y'all said they had. You say they making it, so you want to destroy everything, but you didn't destroy what's up under there. I think that probably was the main cuisine right there, because it's so far underground. Mm? And you had to throw like 12 of them damn things on it. Come on now. You see, they ain't throw them nowhere else because you didn't hear about any casualties. You didn't hear about 44 people were dead. 47, 66, 33, them type of numbers. So y'all threw 12 on that thing, and see that's what's kind of worries me, Trump. Because if you threw 12 on that underground bunker thingy, and you barely put a scratch on some shit, like per se, like they already saying, oh, it was a little bit damaged, but it can be repaired. Like, huh? It ain't supposed to be repairable. Now what y'all doing? Y'all is this a play? Listen. I'm on y'all timeline though, so I'm on it. So anyway, a Pentagon spokesperson has made a stunning claim that they had some damn plasma weapons. And like I said, no proof. But the statement alone has sent shockwaves through the global defense community. And the reason why is because you don't know if they do or not because of how far technology has came anyway. Because you got to think, in my opinion, just my opinion, China has the best technology. That's why before Biden got out his farewell speech, he had a farewell speech. Live TV. I think it was live, but anyway, he had a farewell speech, and he was saying, we have to be the best at technology and most importantly, artificial intelligence. He said China can't be. We have to be. Now, why would he bring up China? Because, and you might want to throw in there China or nobody. Not, you really talking about China at the end of the day, bruh. Listen, we hear you loud and clear. Because everybody should know by now, China got the technology they got. Come on, man, they got cars that can drive on water, go from land to water. I ain't saying they selling them and shit. I'm saying they got prototypes that actually work. You got to have money playing with that, though. See, that's some NWO type shit. Remember when I said you got to plan stuff because you don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. So all the stuff we see they coming up with, this AI, this is all going to be a part of NWO. Right? Don't get left behind. That's why you got to be smarter than the average bear. Boo-boo. You got to be, see, they used to say stay 10 steps ahead of the game. As long as you're 10 steps ahead of the game, you should be fine. Should be. It's more steps than that. I don't care if it's 11. Make sure it's more than 10. All right. This is where we at, bruh. That's every aspect of your life, though. Everybody's bodies get tired, and you get tired of playing the game. Period. Literally or metaphorically. You get tired of playing the game. And you make a change. You look in the mirror, Michael Jackson. You look in the damn mirror, and you make a change, and you start with yourself. That's how your world blows up like the world trade, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? You heard me? Yeah, that part. And that's all I had to say, people. And if you think that's true or false, that maybe somebody got plasma. Hey, man, I don't put it past nobody, but I know for sure the United States does. Because they talked about this years and years and years ago. See, if you're not high rank in the military, you ain't going to know a lot of stuff that they even have, especially if you in the weaponry trade, MOS. Some type of weaponry shit. Or maybe MP as well. But either way, what you know what they tell us, what they show us on TV, so this is the game they play, sort of like kill Illuminati cards made by Bill Jackson. So you know you gotta know how to play the game. They got instructions though. Just like I really forgot what I was gonna say, but just like the NWO, see, the game got instructions, and just like the NWO, it has rules. I read them off yesterday, bitch. Some of them. Unless they got more. But first they need to spill blood, because allegedly all of this could be ritualistic playouts. How come it ain't the Pope did one before he passed away? Rest in peace to that guy. We got a new one. And I think he's snapping at Trump about this. But he been in the background, though. He been trying to get his clout up in his society type shit. Oh, you ain't hear about Trump? This is going on? This was going on. Israel. Even if they not the right people. We talking about Israel. We talking about the land. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't had nothing to say until his ass did what he did. Because I think it caught everybody off guard. Anybody that knew about it. I would have never thought the news channel, real news channel now, talking about, oh, we got some bombers going over there to Guam. I never in a million years thought he was going to do it. But I did say yes before he did it, but it was still yesterday. I said, man, he might on some real shit have to do what he going to do way before that. But I was thinking like a week out. Yeah. See how things are speeding up, because what the Bible say, the devil has, and I ain't calling nobody what, you take it how you want to take it. The devil knows he has a short time. Actually, the devil know now his time is up. Good thing God has mercy. Think about it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And that's really all I had to say, because if ain't nobody. Yep, I remember you saying that. Yeah, Saudi Mac. I'm going back to watch the replays from yesterday because this is bananas. Oh, yeah, ape shit. This bananas, and Trump went ASAP Rocky as soon as possible. Special delivery. No Diddy. Trump treading on thin ice. They want his ass out of here. For sure, though. You know I ran do Saudi Mac. That's why I like when my moderators in here. That's why I made them moderators. Because if I can't talk to nobody else, I can talk to one of my moderators if they in here. Because they know. Because they know what I'm talking about. They understand what I'm saying. Yeah, man. So that's where we at. That's the timeline. And I guarantee you, when I wake up today, I have to go to work again. You said Trump treading on thin ice. Hell, I'm treading on thin ice. I'm gonna be on here asking for donations in a minute. Motherfucker ain't gonna have no job for real. Huh? I don't claim that though. But Trump got us in a pickle. And it's still more talk about, since he did that, they got questions now. Will Russia and Russia and China help Iran? But now you really don't have to just think about Russia and China. North Korea. I think Turkey. You know. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. And it's probably some more, like some Arab. Some Arabs are on Iran's side, but some are against them. And they allegedly, from what I've been seeing, you know, talking to Israel, playing both sides. I don't know if they playing both sides, but I tell you one damn thing, snakes ain't always in the grass. Because when you can look at something and you should see whose side you should be on. You can't pick. You won't play neutral until whichever one you feel like won. All right, check it out. You got to read Revelation to know how this shit gonna play out. You got to see that. Because once you think you won, here come another war. Message. The war is not gonna stop. You gonna be like, damn, we was just into it with Iran, and now, yeah. And since Trump put his feet first in there, head first, dive head first, right? Anything after this, we are a part of. I did that one. Nope. It's set in stone now. People want they lick back. And they say United States is on doggone me what? The nationwide is, you know, the city that governs you in your city or a town or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, type shit. They on high alert. Police on high alert. You know, on high alert. Sleeper cells, aka spies, aka might really be technically do a clicky on you and you, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like Cedric the Entertainer on that movie, he really was a janitor. But something happened. He thought, but he was playing the game for real. He was thinking about that game he'd be playing. But he thought he was an assassin type shit. If y'all seen that movie, I forgot what it's called. With the old girl to play on Charlie Angels. Asian lady. I don't want to disrespect her thing because she could be something else and don't like to be called Asian. But anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm saying. I tell you what, though. Only thing, in conclusion to this video, for real, have your house in order. Your temple in order. You want to call it your house, your body, your soul, man. Have that in order right along with your physical house, apartment, whatever. If you live in a car, I don't care. If you off grid, have that all together. It is one. You feel me? That's why I say if you don't know nobody else to get suited and booted with, you better go to the family you can what? Trust. Snakes ain't always in the grass. But they say live your life. Enjoy it. You know. But damn, I forgot to say it. But live your life, enjoy it. But after that, it's eternity. Your life in eternity, though. So prepare for it. Some shit like that I done fucked up. But on my other video, I had it. I don't even know where it's at. Here you go right here, I think. Because I got to tell y'all that. Nope, it ain't on there. So you won't get that message. You got to go back to another video. But you see what I'm saying. Because this is what I'm saying. People still gonna just live their everyday life. And I will too, because I have to be a productive adult in society. We got to do that. Priorities. But don't forget what's going on. Because that could stop your priorities right there in the tracks. So if I said, prime example, NWO, I went over some rules yesterday, and they say ban natural medicine, remedies type shits. And I'm like, so this would be a good time to get stuff that, rack up on stuff now, that you may think, like a Dollar Tree and stuff like that you may think won't be, if you feel like you still gonna be here, but these are things that you think they will probably try to take off the what's the name. Like, you might not have to start this year or even next year, but I don't know though. You see what Trump did? See, since Trump did what he did so quickly and so swiftly, slickly, and quickly, lawlessly, illegal, criminal tactics, allegedly, because that's what they saying. No authorization. I'm thinking, who Trump got to get authorization from? He told Israel, because Israel knew he was going to do that before he did it. Of course he going to tell them. So they can stand down. Get out the way. Just watch the party die. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting back watching the party die, but I got to understand God want me to watch this, want me to be a witness. That's just my belief. Yeah. And I'm watching and I'm being a witness. And I'm telling on y'all. I'm coming out here and I'm saying how I feel. Only God can judge me. You know what I'm talking about? So if don't nobody got nothing to say, you feel me? Y'all better keep your temple in order and keep your house in order in all aspects of your damn life. And know who's around you. These are the days not to guess. You need to know, or ask God for discernment. But you need to know who's around you. I'm just saying. You got to know that. Anyway, people, I'm gone.